EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the banks of the Ohio River at Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. This is Amarian Hampton, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
21. Go. Black. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Hey, Cap.
Herbert now. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. With it is Brown. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Gun. Stop.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Give them 17 and a Cincinnati 1st down.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Bengals
Here we go. 11.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
11. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Henderson, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
180. Plays hot. 11. Stop.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And running with power here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Trevion Henderson, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now it's Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. George Pickens, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Leo Chanel racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
This is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 yards there for number 15.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Let's go.
Here's Herbert. And this one finds McConkey. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
Hey, count it. Set. Go.
Herbert throwing again. Over the middle, complete. That's Hampton. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Omari and Hampton, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. Trevion Henderson with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bengals have taken the lead. seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Charger drive about to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Part of the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I got this many seconds to find the target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
5-9.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Go.
At the Bengals' 47-yard line.
Go.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On first down, hits Hampton. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, this defense for the Bengals, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Chargers.
80. Black 80. Black. Ready.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was give ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Set. Lion.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Baylor Tiger.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Let's get set. Right 80. Right shot. Shot.
Henderson running straight ahead. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 40 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Now a fake on the jet sweep. And they'll instead run up the middle. We'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
On 1, ready?
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd
Here we go.
and 5.
11, stop. 11, mighty. Stop.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Go.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Another big play here as they strike for 31.
Defensive talk 101. Don't let the quarterback out of the pocket, because when that happens, yeah, you may shrink the field with your defense, but it's so easy to lose someone on the backside. And he finds him and picks up a big gain.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, go lion.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have moved out in front. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he returns this to the 22. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. 180. 12.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Here we go. 11.
Now it's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Bengals first down.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, don't you?
The 20. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 177 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. One back in the back. And it's a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Now Herbert following the turnover. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
And McPherson on for the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Chargers.
On the give, this is Hampton. And good running there as he'll take this all the way out to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Herbert off of play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, not many teams use the fullback in the passing game. Heck, not many teams use a fullback anymore in the NFL. And even with those that do, you don't typically see a lot of big plays when the ball is thrown to him. In this case, it exceeded expectations.
Hey, Kappa.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Fighting through the tackle at the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. The Bengals drive about to get going. With a slim deficit closing in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 25 yards that time. He's been the forgotten man in this 1st half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard
Now it's Burrow. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
11, Thomas.
Now Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
11 MT.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
11.
Here's Burrow. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Henley. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Baylor Tiger. 21. 59. 5-9. Ready.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Let's go.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
The Chargers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Baylor Tiger.
First down, Chargers.
Well. Crowd right. Ready.
Herbert now. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. George Pickens, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Bengals 24. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call. but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
11
No
MT
gain on
tight.
the play.
11
Makes
MT
it
tight.
3rd and 2.
11.
Burrow will throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
12, hot. 180. Nice hot. Hot.
They'll look to throw here. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And some room to run now. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A game there of 30 big ones.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. A run once more with Hampton. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
And the Chargers press down.
Hampton. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, Ray. Ready.
Herbert. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. And his kick is right there. It's good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 70. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye,
he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now it's Herbert. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Open man right side, that's McConkey. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
And the Chargers, first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chargers.
Brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Line. 5-9. Let's go.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
He was brought down by Travis Hunter. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Back to throw.
The 27-yard line.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him. One of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Henderson going to run for it. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
A gain of 6.
Again, it's Henderson. 205 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 44 now, here's second and 4. And now they will throw it with Burrow. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And the Bengals on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Burrow changing things up here.
12, 12, 12.
Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The Bengals on third down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
11, Thomas.
He'll look to throw. They'll find Williams on the slant. Oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Brings up 4th down. And less than
They'll try and run for it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
11, 11.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Gotta go full.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go, here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Henderson hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that one.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 1 now.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Hampton. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Omari and Hampton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here we go.
On the handoff, Henderson. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
It's 4th down.
12. 11 MT tape. 11 MT.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
17 yards.
And Burrow going to change the play.
First and 10 at the 46.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Chargers are going to have it here just past the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, LA. Lad McConkey, 63 yards. And the Chargers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 24.
Bengals 31.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved the hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. Now 3rd down and 7.
That's a gain of 3.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Can. Stop.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Baylor Tiger.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're